Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome. What to do when the market moves up and down, up and down, up and down. Swinging or scalping? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Swinging or scalping, 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 scalping. Which one should you do? But I know most of you are here because you don't know what to do when the market moves up and down. If you knew what to do, my friend, you'll be a different person. You won't be saying trading is too hard, it's impossible. I'm cursed. I can never make it while trading. Guys, stay up to the end of this video and you're going to learn exactly the step-by-step processes, the step-by-step strategies. I'm going to reveal everything. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you one AI trick that you can use to change everything that you're doing right now. Guys, welcome to the live presentation. I'm here representing the Smart Wolf Club. I'm one of the members of the Smart Wolf Club. I'm one of the alpha members. Let's add the word alpha, okay? There's several coaches in the Smart Wolf Club. With the permission of the coaches and the students, I am here to present to you a live trading session. Every day, we have a live trading session from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why 9:30? Because we find there's more volatility, there's more momentum in the market, and you're going to see it yourself right now. I'm going to share my screen, and without wasting a lot of time, let's share the screen. But before we do that, I am going to put two things in order. We call them house routine, housekeeping activities. Number one, disclaimer. Why? Because some people get carried away when they hear you talking about money, when we show you making money. Some people get carried away. They throw away common sense and they bring in something else. Greed takes over, stupidity, unexpected expectations, unrealistic expectations. That's what I should say, not unexpected. Unrealistic expectations. Don't have those, okay? Make sure you have SMART. The word is SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time. Define the time, okay? Not forever, not tomorrow. The time is now. They say the right time and the best time is now. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Forget about the past. Do you operate on that philosophy? If you agree, let me see the show of hand. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. This is one of your presenters again in the Smart Wolf Club. Let's go, let's go. I'm standing up, that's why I look like this. I put my desk up. I'm gonna stand for the next maybe 20 minutes and then I'll sit it down. I'll look different when I sit down. It's common sense. I know some of you are like, oh, show us the screens. I'm gonna show you the screens because we have about 3 minutes. So let's do the house keeping chores first and then I'll show you the screen. Guys, disclaimer, whatever I'm going to share with you guys here is not professional advice, okay? Some of us have been trading for many years. Some of us have been online for many years, since 1998. Some of our coaches have been doing this for 20, 30, 40 years almost, okay? So we're just sharing our experiences. What is happening in the Smart Wolf Club is what we are literally, I'm spilling the beans. I'm stealing the secrets from the Smart Wolf Club members and sharing that with the public for free, okay? If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like these videos, share, hit the bell notification. So anytime we go live, because we go live at least to the public twice a week, okay? But we are trading every single day. Whatever we are sharing with you, we do that every single day, okay? Yesterday, the day before, we're going to do that tomorrow. For those who are trading crypto, the market never closes tomorrow. So if you are a crypto lover, tomorrow you're going to be treated to another trading session in the Smart Wolf Club. For those of you who love crypto, on Sunday, you're going to be treated to crypto. For those of you who love Forex, on Sunday evening, Asian market opens, you start trading, all that. So there's always activity going on in the Smart Wolf Club. For those of you who are into digital marketing, AI training, AI stuff, making stuff with AI, breaking and making stuff with AI, imagining the imaginable with AI, using the power. I'm going to show you something small at the end, probably if we have time and if I feel like it, but I will. So stay up to the end of this, okay? You might learn something, one or two things. All right. Hey, disclaimer, not professional advice. So, and trading is very risky. It's not investment advice. Whatever we say here is not always check that with your professional. Now, if you're going to put your money, just know you can lose your money. Trading is very risky. You can lose your money. People lose money, okay? 99% of the people don't make it, okay? So you're not any different. You're likely to lose your money. So only go into this with money you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't trade it, my friend, my brother, my sister. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't even trade anything. Okay? You can just learn the strategies, watch us do it, sit on the sidelines, eat your popcorn, learn the strategies first. Okay? Now you can use demo accounts. Okay, you go to TradingView platform and use demo accounts. Okay, let's say a word of prayer. That's the second thing. In the belief of Power Mighty, we pray that whoever is going to follow the training may be successful. We pray that the markets are good to us and that we may be successful. We pray and believe this in the Power Almighty. Amen. Guys, you are all welcome. And right now, I'm going to share my screen. So let's share the screen. Just give me a second. While I key that up here, the screen. This is a live session, so everything I'm showing you here is live. There we go. I become smaller on the side, and there I am right here, and this is the screen, and there we go. So right now I'm showing you a trade, okay, that one of my students, this account here, to be clear, is that this is one of our training accounts. It's for one of our students who just joined us recently. This guy lives in the village, and the account is very small. You can see, talking about what here, 8,200. Yep, so 8,000. That's small account. Account 11,938. That's a small account. Equity is about 20,000. Well, we have people who are trading hundreds of thousands, millions in their account. So this is a small account by all means, by all standards. Okay, but you can start trading with $50. We have shown that here before, okay? Now, some of you think this is a screenshot. I can refresh it so you can see, okay? I'm gonna hit the refresh button and you can see the numbers are gonna change. It's just refreshing now. You can see it is spinning up here. So because there's people who don't believe accounts, okay? You can see it's connecting now. Just give it a moment and boom, it's gonna come back, okay? So we are here. So you can see this one is going up and down, 8,000. If you remember our previous trading session, that was on Wednesday. If you guys can go check the previous video live that we had. This thing was at 120, at least 12,000 here. It was about 120, 1200 something. But of course, it's a swing trade. So you can see this because of this bar here. It was taken based on the weekly chart. Here is the weekly chart. You can see that's the weekly chart. We based the trade on the weekly chart. When we saw this setup, okay, we had this long wick here. A reversal pattern presented itself. These are what we call reversal patterns, okay? So a reversal pattern could be a hammer, okay, tall wick at the bottom, or you could have an inverted hammer, or you could have a engulfer, which could be bullish or bearish. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm going to show you everything, okay? So we had a market going up. You can see this was a lower low, lower high. What are we expecting here? Another lower high. And then we're going to expect another lower high, hopefully, if the market does that. But remember, the market does whatever it likes, okay? We don't dictate to the market. We have no insider information. But we saw this pattern here where you have more of bearish going down, and then all of a sudden you have a big rejection from the bottom. And you know there's a gap here that we are protecting. There's a fair value gap here that was created. So somebody is protecting this position, and that's why we printed this. And we said, okay, fine, let's ride that wave to the top, okay? So this is where our take profit is. This is our entry. However, we moved our stop loss above our entry, slightly above, so we are above break even. So it does not matter right now. So if this comes crashing down, we are still at above break even. We make a little cup of coffee, okay? So there we are. that is the setup. I'm going to take you to trading view. This is where the magic happens. So right now at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what they call New York time. If you don't know what New York time is, you can just go online and find a time converter. Okay. You can go to our resources, profitwellnesshub.com. The link is in the description. And then go to the app section, look for the time converter, put in the name of your city or biggest city, and you're going to see what time it is that 9:30 corresponds to 9:30 New York time. So I know, like, for example, some of our students and coaches, Mr. Singh, one of our coaches, Mr. Singh, he's from Bombay, India. When it is 9:30 a.m. in New York, it is 7:30 p.m. around that area. Okay, there you go. Mr. Scott in London, he's 5 hours ahead of New York. So when it is 9:30 a.m. in New York, it is 2:30 p.m. in London for him. So he's trading at 2:30 p.m. So you can check. One of our coaches, West Coast of America, he is Sacramento, California, in the West Coast Pacific area, 3 hours behind. So when it's 9:30 a.m. in New York, it is 6:30 a.m. in Sacramento. Jose, our coach, is trading at 6:30 a.m., which is very nice because he can trade 6:30 a.m. and by 11 o'clock, which is 9 a.m., he is done and he leaves. No, actually, which is 8 a.m. He leaves. He can go to his 9 to 5. Okay. You can work full time. I mean, this guy likes what he does. Okay. He's into the construction business. So he's a construction guy. So he goes out and builds homes. And so what he does is trade before he goes out and builds homes. Okay. He loves to design homes and build homes. I know most of you like what you do, yeah, but you just feel like you don't have the time to trade. It doesn't matter. What I'm going to show you here, for example, this is a swing trade, okay? We took this on um, Monday morning, London time. We took this trade, okay? And we're still in it. We're still waiting for it to go up here, maybe just double the account, and then we get out. Okay, see the balance is 11,938. It's now, the equity now is 20,000. So if we get to about 22,000 here, we can close this trade. Okay, simply doubling the account within a week. Hopefully the market can hold. Today is Friday, so we may not get there today. So today we may decide to close the account at wherever it is because it's almost double. Okay, but we'll see at the end of the day what happens. Okay, it's a swing trade. Swing trade means it's not like the little scalp. It's the opposite of scalping, because most of you are used to getting in and getting out. You want to get in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, make your money and get out. That is called scalping. And we have shown those techniques. We use like the open range, breakout, retest. We use the FFCC, free flow color change. Those are scalping techniques, okay? Because you're trading based on very small time frames, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes at most, 15 minutes at most, okay? But if you are trading based on the weekly time frame, my friend, you're swinging. It's not going to close right away. You're not going to hit your take profit or stop loss right away. It may take a couple of days or weeks sometimes, okay? So for those of you who are looking for freedom, yeah, time, freedom, location, for those of you who are complaining, you're busy, busy mom, stay home, busy dad, busy professional, you don't have time, you're student, doesn't matter. Some of our members are student, doctors, nurses. They don't really have time to be glued to their computer, okay? So you take this one trade and you go away. You go about your business, okay? And all you have to do is just keep checking, make sure everything is clicking and ticking and keep clicking, same time. So everything is still moving on. Like basically, that's what we are doing here. We just let this go, let it be, let it do whatever it likes, okay? Let it be. Okay, we took the trade, let it be. Okay. The only thing we monitored here was our position. So after we took the trade, stop loss was down here. Okay, we jumped in here. We had our stop loss down here. take profit up there. I think it was a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So once the market moved above our entry point with enough room for the trade, we moved our stop loss just at a break even, above, just slightly above the break even. Okay. So now it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter whatever happens. We just let the market be. Okay. If we make enough profit, we feel this is enough, we're just going to close the trade. Now, the question of the presentation today, you can see we say what do we do when the market moves up and down while trading? You do nothing, literally. You do nothing. The answer is simple. I know some of you were expecting some complicated answer. It is do nothing. Just hold your hands. You're playing cards and you see the guys putting their cards, they're revealing their hands. What do? You sit on your hand. You hold that final card close to your heart. You hold it right there. Don't reveal it. So, your thesis, you've come up with your thesis. You know, your bias is the market is going up. Every indication is telling you that this is an upside. You took a long trade, okay, swing trade like we did weekly, based on the weekly time frame. We saw a setup indicating a reversal pattern, okay, so it's reversing to the upside, okay. We had a temporary pullback, okay. So you like to enter on the pullbacks because then that gives you the best buy. You buy it cheaper down here. When it is down here, it's cheaper. If you buy at the top here, you buy a higher price. And what is likely to happen? It's likely to come down and wick you out. Okay? So we wait for the pullback. We recognize a reversal pattern. We recognize a reversal pattern. We saw that there. We decided we're going to enter and take advantage of that candle. And we did. And that's why you can see this is going up and down. However, it keeps going up and down. Like I told you, if you were here on Wednesday, this was at 12,000. Now it's about 7,000. So you might say, why didn't you guys take profit that time when it was already double? We didn't. Why? Because we are human. We decided we want to be a little greedy and hopefully it will go up, but it hasn't gone that further above that. Instead, it has come down. But we're still profitable, okay? Still profitable. It doesn't matter now. Even if it comes down and hits the stop loss, we are still profitable because we are above our entry point. We are above breaking even. So it's those baby steps that are going to grow this account because this account is a very tiny account. We want to grow it to 6 figures right here, okay? Like what some of our members are trading and coaches. They're trading hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars, okay? You take one trade and it pays you for the whole year, okay? Isn't that what we are looking for? Talking about freedom. Our philosophy in the Smart Wolf Club is 3 things: financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom, okay? Some people have location, some people have financial money, okay? Professionals, some of them make a lot, some of them we see them, but they don't have the time, they don't have the location. They are tethered to one location. They have a big office in Manhattan, they have a big office in Washington, D.C., they have a big office in Tokyo. One of our coaches is from Tokyo, Japan, Tajimoto. He'll tell you all about that. He has some rich friends, but they cannot leave Tokyo because they have to be there to do the job. They have to show up to work, to supervise, to whatever, run the show, operate, see clients, answer phone calls. So they're literally tethered to their business. So they don't have location freedom, but they might have the money. Do they have the time? They may not even have the time. They can only take a weekend off, come back on Monday and start working because they have to be there to make the money. However, once you learn some of these strategies that we are showing you, like the swing trading, okay, on Monday morning, Eastern Standard Time was about 3 a.m., which is London time. We took this trade, okay? And we haven't touched the trade since. All we did was come and move our stop loss. After about a day, we moved our stop loss to break even, slightly above break even. And after that, we can close the computer and go away and wait for it to hit the profit, the take profit, or come and hit our stop loss. If it hits our stop loss, we are still positive. Okay, we've made slight positive move on the account. The account will have grown a little bit, not much, a little bit, but there is an opportunity for the account to grow even more. Okay, because right now you can see, even though we are not breaking above this zone here, there is a possibility of this going up. Okay, why am I saying so? Because look at some of these. These are called moving averages. We have, this is the 200 right here. If you guys can't, you see, it tells you moving average 200. This is moving average 50, moving average 20. Okay, you can see the 200, the market, the bars are breaking above the 200, which is in order with our thesis that the market is going up. That's why we took a long trade. We didn't short the market here. However, you can see there's an accumulation going over here, which took place here. Okay, this accumulation could go either way. It could be an accumulation and boom to the downside, or it could be an accumulation and boom to the upside. It doesn't matter. Okay, we believe that given the fact that these are pointing up, there's more likelihood, there's more probability that it is going to go to the upside. Okay, trading is a matter of probability. You want to be on the side of the higher probability. You don't want to put yourself on the side of the lower probability. Okay, so once you analyze the market, you're going to try to find out where is the highest probability. Okay, the highest probability here is going up. Okay, it can only go up. Okay, now is there a possibility that it may come down? Yes, there is that remote chance. That's why we have a stop loss. Otherwise, we would get in this trade with no stop loss. But we have a stop loss to protect, as the word says, stop loss. We don't want to lose. We don't want to obliterate the account. That's why we have a stop loss. Otherwise, we would come in here and, like stupidity, take the trade without a stop loss. That is if you're 100%. And there's no chance that you're going to be 100% because you're not the market. You don't understand the market. The market does what the market like. So what should you do when the market moves up and down while you're trading? While the market is moving up and down while trading, you do nothing. My brothers and sisters, you can write that down. Do nothing. NOTHING. Do nothing. DO space NOTHING. Do nothing. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sit my desk. Okay. I'm going to sit my desk so I can sit down. And then I'm going to stand at some point. I sit down, I stand, I sit down. I do that all day long while trading. Okay. The idea is I don't want to, they told me don't sit down for too long. Okay. Because, you're getting older now. Okay. You develop blood clots in your foot. So you got to keep the blood flowing. So you sit for a little bit, maybe about an hour or less, and then you stand up for about 15, 20 minutes, then sit down like that. So that's how we do it. A blended way of operating. Don't just sit down continuously. You may develop varicose veins. You know what varicose veins are? Those fat veins on your feet because you sit too much. The blood starts pulling on your feet. Okay? So the idea is to keep fit, guys. Keep fit. While we are trading, we got to mind about our health. What is the purpose of you? What is the purpose of you making money, learning how to make money, either trading, digital marketing, and then you're not healthy. You don't enjoy the freedom because we're talking about location. You can't move to another location if you're not healthy. You're going to be tethered to one location where you can see your doctors, your nurses. To be able to move to another location, relocate and dislocate anytime, you have to be healthy. So that's why we want to talk about being healthy. And being healthy requires a few things. One, you have to make sure you learn the strategy to make money while you are sleeping, while you are awake. While you are awake, you should be making money. While you're asleep, you should be making money. And how can you achieve that if you're a trader? That's where the question comes. Again, swing trading or scalping? Okay. Do you want to be a scalper or a swing trader? You make that decision. In the Smart Wolf Club, some of our members we combine all these techniques. Okay. We long-term traders. Okay. Some people just buy and hold. Okay. Like crypto or stocks. They go to the stock market. They like this stock. They buy it and they hold it for long term. Okay. Investment. All right. It's not professional advice. I'm just saying some people do that. Okay. They go, they have these vehicles, investment vehicles, they buy and hold. Like some of you are into real estate, right? You buy a home, hopefully you hold it and sell it at a profit at some point in the future. Make some money, right? Now, does the market go up and down? Yes. So you may buy your home at $1 million. Okay. You come in during a recession, the value maybe goes down. You can only get about 850 or 900 out of it, okay? And you spend $1 million, 1M. You spend $1 million, you go sell it, they tell you 900, 0.9, 0.8, 850. We are ready to pay you cash, 850. You decide to sell it, you make a loss, right? You took a loss. Now, during expansion, when the market is booming, that 1M house may jump up to 1.2 or 1.3 or 1.4. You sell it, you make a clean 400 or 300. You're profitable. You smile all the way to the bank. So it goes up and down. Similarly, when it comes to trading the markets, like now in this case here, we're looking at NASDAQ. Okay, this is Forex. For those of you who are into Forex trading, we're looking at NASDAQ. Okay, so let's say 9:30 candle that our members took the trades here. This is the 9:30 bar here. So we're going to go to the 15-minute time frame for scalpers. Okay, now I'm coming down to the scalping strategists. Very simple. Follow me. Are you guys following me now? All right, this is 8:30, 8:45, 9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45. So this is the 9:30 bar right there. This one, the green bar. You see that? So you get your rectangle tool, you mark the top to the bottom, and there we go. Gong. There we go. We marked that territory zone. Now, some people already have um, indicators that do this for them. So that's the 9:30 15-minute time frame bar. You can see that green bar. Then it was followed by a massive red bar, and then another red bar with a few rejections happening now. And then you go down to the 5-minute. Okay, there we go. So we have scaled it down to the 5-minute. And then what happens? Okay, we had a breakout to the downside, and now we're getting some sort of retest. Okay. Okay, so for those of you who are trading breakout retests, so now we just had the breakout, we have a retest. We're going to have to wait for this to fully retest this zone. Okay, I know some of you are going to jump into this trade. This would be a low probability trade. Okay, you have to wait for this candle, this bar to completely close. Okay, patience, guys, patience, patience, patience. You gotta be patient. Okay, I know. It's you guys are in a hurry to make some money, but trust me, you wanna be patient, 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 patient. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking in the chat here. Some of our members, there's a chat here. Some of our members have been trading since 9:30, following the free flow color change, and they are smiling because of this big drop here. They traded this, and boom, got into the money. Some were wicked out because of this, okay? Following the free flow color change, some were wicked out. But you can see here what is going on here, guys. You can see we are waiting for the retest, pullback into the zone, okay? So we're going to wait for this bar to close. This bar will close in 1 minute, okay? It's 10:09 now. So we're going to wait for the bar to close. And then we see what happens to the next bar, okay? For this to be a retest, I like it to actually come into the bar, not the wick. the body of the candle should be retesting this zone. The body of the candle. It makes it a higher probability. However, this could be an indication that the sellers are very aggressive, okay? Sellers aggressive, buyers overwhelmed. That's why you get this massive wick right here. So let's see what happens. We have 10 seconds to go. This bar is going to close. This bar is going to close, and it is closing on the downside. You can see that. It's closed now. Yeah, so that was a weak retest. Very, very weak. You can see it could present a reversal pattern, guys. Okay, this could mean anything. That's why I'm not calling this a proper retest. Okay, some people have jumped in the trade here. Okay, it's a risky, low probability trade because this could be a reversal pattern. Okay, indicating that it's going into this zone. Okay, so I would not take this trade. Okay, especially if you have a baby account, small account, I would not take that. Okay, I'll wait for a proper retest into this zone. Sometimes you may not take any trades because of what is going on in the market. Okay, and I told you the market taketh what it giveth. The market does what it likes. Yeah, sip some water there. Yeah, so this could present a reversal pattern. So those of you who are trading reversal patterns could actually scalp this to the upside. Okay, it could present a reversal pattern. Or it could present a weak, low probability retest because the body of the candle, it retested this zone using a wick, very tall wick here. You can see that tall wick, indicating that the sellers are extremely aggressive. Okay, that could be another inference you can make from this movement here. So could enter that trade to the downside. You're going to put your stop loss right above this bar to minimize any massive losses. So it will be a risky trade, but you can keep your loss at the minimum by just going that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Did you guys see that? Wow. So there you go, the breakout to the downside. Your stop loss is right there. Now you're at break even. You move it to break even because of that massive bar, and now you ride it for free all the way down. Okay? So there you go. That's the trade right there. Short position, entry point right there. Stop loss very tight because this is a low probability trade. There you go. And a 1 to 2 almost hit. 1 to 2, 1 to 2. There. It hits the 2 right there. 1 to 2 right there. Boom, 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 boom. 1 to 2. Done for the day. Done to 2. Done for the day. There you go. For those of you who did that, smiling all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. Okay, they want us to share this in the group, so I'm just going to do that now. Don't wait. These things, you do them right away, okay? Never procrastinate. Okay, guys, so trade right here, okay? Wait for the 15-minute bar to close, mark the top and the bottom of the 15-minute bar, wait for a breakout, okay? Simple strategy. It's called the breakout retest trade strategy, sorry. Breakout and retest strategy. Simple breakout, ORB, opening range breakout, okay? They have many, many names. So broke out, it's retesting here. Not a very good retest because it's a massive wick to the top. And then it breaks to the bottom, comes, you jump in here. As soon as it clears that bar, you're in. Stop loss right at the top of that. And your take profit right there. Take profit hit without any problem. This wick right there hits your take profit. Done for the day. You want to learn these strategies? Join the Smart Wolf Club. Guys, this is possible. I am here to tell you that this is possible. Swing trading or scalping. This is a swing trader. How many minutes did that take? Hardly more than 2 minutes. Okay. The trade, you are in that trade for less than 2 minutes. You hit your take profit. You get out. That's what we call scalping, guys. Compare that to what I'm showing you here. This is called, this one was taken on Monday morning. It's still going up and down, up and down. Look, right now we've given up quite a bit of, and you can see why we've given up. It's because this is going down, right? This is going down. That's why we've given up a lot of territory there. It is going down, okay? So now it's repeating the same pattern here. You can see what it's doing now. Now it's jumping to the top, okay? Because it already gave you the profit. The market giveth you. If you stay in here, it's going to take it. So right now it's given you, get out, okay? You took your profit. You're done for the day. Some of you. Some of you are still in, okay? You ride it all the way down. You keep on trailing, take some profitability, take some profitability. And I'm getting alerts from the group. Some people are smiling now because of this. They made money. Wow. It's good to make money while trading. It's good to make money because some days you lose. You come in, boom, it hits your stop loss. Okay. You can see now it's coming back all the way. Okay. It's going to come back. That's what it does. That's how the market does. It goes up and down, up and down. That's the topic today. The market moves up and down while trading. So you guys are seeing it exactly here. It moves up and down, up and down. 69 now. When we looked, it was 64. Now it's 69. It's going to get to 70. It's going to get to 80. It was 80 when we came in the morning, and now it's okay. See there, it's 70. So what does that tell you? The market moves up and down. Do you need to have butterflies in your stomach? No, you should not. Now, you can have butterflies, and I understand why some of you have butterflies when you take a trade. It's because your size. This size here, very, very important. If you don't size properly, you're going to have butterflies when the market moves up and down because you're going to see your margin level shrinking, your free margin shrinking. The broker is going to call you for margin calls. Okay, they're going to penalize you. They're going to take your money. They will penalize you and take your money if you don't have a proper size. Okay, so margin level here, you can see it's quite healthy. Not the best of the best that I've seen, but it's fairly healthy. For a small account, this is okay. I'll get worried when it starts getting in the below 1,000, in the hundreds. Then we're gonna close this trade. We don't want to be margin called, okay? And you have to cut your losses quickly. You gotta make the decision. You see this fall below 1,000, it's time to close this, okay? And wait for another setup, okay? We want a healthy margin while we are trading so that you don't get called out, okay? So as we said, we're going to wait for this to maybe double. Once this doubles, we'll close the trade. If it goes up further, if it's able to break these barriers here, these liquidity grabs that are here, if it grabs some of this liquidity and shoots to the top, that would be nice. Pipe dream. That's our dream, okay? So you can see we went back. We're going to wait for another retest, a proper one, where we have full candle bodies literally closing inside this range. We're going to wait for a retest like that comes all the way in here. You can see this candle body is massive, okay? So if you stayed in that trade, you're going to be stopped out, right? But you took profit and left, so you're done. Now, for those who are trading free flow color change, they are in the trade right now. They entered right here. They entered here. Let me show you where they entered. I'm going to remove this and I can show you where our free flow color changer strategists are. They entered as soon as this breaks there. They're in the trade. Their stop loss is right there. This is where the stop loss is, below, right where that bar is. And now they're going to ride this all the way to wherever it's going to take them, okay? They get out on a color change. So right now they're in the money, okay? You can see where they are. They're just going to collect, scalping the profits. It does not matter. It's not a risk to reward ratio of 1 to, no. They just go with the color change. Okay. If the next bar presents another color, they get out. Okay. If it continues, they continue. And I'm going to show you how they're trading this right now. Okay. So right now, what they do is they move their stop loss right there to take their stop loss has been moved to break even. Okay. So they're in that trade for free. You see how we started? Did you see where we started? We started down here. Let me show you again. If it can allow me to move this. Oh man. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, that's not it. Where is the... Okay, so basically what I did is I moved my stop loss from down here to here. Okay, so now we are in this trade for free. You can see there's no stop. We are at break even. Okay, so we are waiting for the color change. We're gonna give it time to see if it's gonna pump to the top, to the upside. If it continues pumping to the upside, we continue moving to the upside. Okay. Let me remove this so I can show you guys. Yep, you can see it's pumping to the upside. It's a long position. This is where they entered. The stop loss was right here. Okay, there. Entered there. And now we are still moving. Okay. Take profit. We are still moving our take profit. We are still moving to the upside because this is a massive engulfer. Okay, that's a reversal pattern. It's a massive engulfer. You can see it's going to the upside. Okay. And what our range traders doing? Our range traders are also trading this. Okay. Our range traders are also trading this. Okay, so they're gonna just scalp this to the upside. It gets back here, they get out, wait for it to come down. They get out here, they get in here, they get out here, they get out here, they get in here. They go up and down. The range traders, they just trade the range right here when the market is in the range. Okay, it's 10:21 now a.m. We stop at 11. You can see that's still moving up. Okay, still moving up, still moving up. Okay, and you can see that has moved up. It's back to the 80 mark. Okay, it's back to the 80 mark. Okay, so we're just gonna let that run. It's back to the 80. When I say 80, I mean here. I'm looking at these two here. 79, 80. Instead of saying 7,009, I'm just saying 80. So this is 80 to me. That's 79. So it's just oscillating there. Oscillation. That's the market does. Moves up and down. Moves up and down. Okay. So what are you guys learning here? You're learning simple strategies. The swing trading versus the scalping. I'm showing you how you can scalp the markets. You come in at 9:30, you wait for ORB, open range, breakout. Okay, very simple. This is like brain dead strategy. 16-year-olds are doing this, okay? So it doesn't matter. If you have a brain, you can do this. If you have a brain, little brain, you can do this. You don't need physics, complex algorithms. You don't need a calculus 20. Is that calculus 3? You don't need those theorems and theories and proving theta and delta and beta and whatever. All those names, Greeks, they're called the Greeks. You don't need those. Forget about those. We talk about those when it comes to stock trading options, which we don't really even do that because we don't want to make it complicated. We keep it simple. KISS, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's the word. That's the word. That's it. Keep it simple. Strategy has to be simple, repeatable, and of course, profitable. Okay. The word here is pick a strategy that has the higher probability. You don't need to win all the trades. A 50% winning rate is enough to make you profit because if you're every time you lose $1. Every time you win $2 or $3 or $4. You're gonna be profitable. Okay. So guys, we are still free flowing that. We're still free flowing that. You can see we moved up there. We're still following this. Let's see what happens. It may come down. Now our stop loss is up here at break even. We already moved our stop loss, so our stop loss is probably up here now. Okay, this is where our stop loss is, way above break even. Oh, we could move our stop loss right below this. See where this bar started forming? We come and put our stop loss right there. So if it comes, boom, we take that profit. This is called scalping, literally taking money out of the market like that, ting, ting, using a free flow color change strategy. Very simple. Okay. So we are combining a lot of strategies here. We are combining the ORB and a very serious scalping strategy where we simply follow the color changes. Okay. So our stop loss is still there. It's intact. Okay. So follow me, guys. Are you with me now? Our stop loss is still here. We keep moving our take profit. We keep moving our stop loss is still here. Okay. So now we move it to this guy here. So we move it here. This is where our stop loss is now. This is now where our stop loss is. It's below this bar right there, where that bar forms. One ticker below that bar. Just a ticker below the bar. So in case it comes, boom, we are out of the market with all this profit right there. Okay. I mean, this profit right there. So we are in with that profit right there. You see that profit? That profit, it doesn't matter. Look at that reward. That's massive reward. Okay. What were we risking? Just the portion of the bar. We keep our losses very tiny, giving ourselves a big chance of. Now it's forming a big bar, guys. Okay. We let it run. We are letting it run. This will close in the next, wow, there's still a long way to go. Okay. This bar will close in the next 4 minutes, guys. We are letting it run. Okay. Let it run, baby. We let it run. Now, when it forms a big bar like that, sometimes you can actually move this little bit, okay? Maybe a third of that bar, but we don't want to do that right now. Let's let it run. Let's see what it does. We keep our stop loss right there. So we have all this profit. This is a serious scalping strategy that I'm showing you guys. It's called free flow color change. We are free flowing, no complicated. And what are we looking at? Color changes. It turns green, the bar starts going up, and it's a green bar. We take a long trade. It doesn't matter. We don't have to think. It's a brain dead. Guys, it can't be simpler than that. This is brain dead. You want to learn this? Join the Smart Wolf Club. You want to learn one on one? Sign up for the one on one. Okay? It is right there. Smart Wolf Club. The link is in the description. Sign up for Smart Wolf Club. It's free to be a member. Now, if you need hand holding, like I'm talking about, you need one on one, somebody to show you this every single day until you get it into your head. I was about to say into your greasy head. No, I don't want to be like that. I know you guys have better heads than greasy heads. If you're here, you definitely have a better head than a greasy head. We can get that in our heads, greasy heads. Oof. Hammer this every single day. We do this every single day until it becomes, whew, it's like breathing. You don't think about it, right? Do you say, now I'm breathing consciously? Or now I'm breathing. Now I am breathing. No, I don't say that. It just happens. We take it for granted. The Almighty has created us in such a way that, these are things that we don't, until somebody blocks your nose or dumps you in a deep water. That's when you realize, oh, I need to breathe. Oh, it's so important. But most of the time we take it for granted. We walk around with our noses just taking in the air, natural oxygen, whatever it is, taking it, just taking gobbles of it. Some of you taking tens gallons in seconds. Some of you are, whew, hey, I would imagine if they limited the amount of oxygen or air that you can take at a time, some of us would be in trouble, right? Anyway, look at that bar. That bar is so huge. So what I'll do is I can move this to a third. Now we start talking one-to-one. Risk reward ratios are starting to form, but we don't care about that because our stop loss, we can move our stop loss right there. That's where our stop loss is. Look at that profitability, guys. Are you guys with me now? I hope you understand because I can't move this up here. It's going to disappear. But I'm trying to show you this is where we entered and this is where we are now. Our stop loss is right there. So if it comes, boom, all that profit goes with us. Okay, all that profit goes with us. Okay, we make that profit, and it is a scalp. Very soon we're gonna end this trade. It's gonna end very soon. It's a scalp. No? We're gonna be here maybe for what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour. It doesn't matter. It's a scalp. It's not those long-term trades like the one we have here. Okay, now you can see this has gone up to 85. We are now seeing 20,000 here. 20,477 from 11,000. On Monday morning, we did that. Today is Friday. So this account is almost double in a week. Okay. And we can still hang in here, let it go, or take some profit. Okay. We've moved our stop loss. So that is literally taking profit. We already took profit. We moved our stop loss to above break even. If you can see the red line, dotted line there, that is where our stop loss is. We don't want to move it too close because, again, the market does what? The market moves up and down. Okay. So you don't want to move too close because you're going to be wicked out and then it continues up without you. Like now here, you see the color change has happened. So if it comes down, it may weak us out. If it comes crashing down here, it may weak us out, but we're going to bag all this profit. Okay. Yeah, it's coming down now. So it might be time to get out. Okay. Boom. We are out. Guys, we are out officially. We are out. Made profit. Okay. 1 to 1. That means we put in $1,000, we made 1,100. You put $2,000, you made 2,200. Guys, you put 10K, because some people are trading hundreds of thousands. Imagine you put 100K on this trade and you made what? 110,000. So your account now from 100,000, it's 200,010. Wow. You can go away for a whole year. That's what we talk about. Freedom. Location. You can go and live in Timbuktu for a whole year now. You just made yourself 100K. Wow. 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 Simple strategy. Okay? Simple strategy. Now, some of our members are still in there because where did they have their stop loss? Just here, below the ticker. They didn't move it so far away. They just stayed there. Okay? They're still hopeful that it will go to the top. It will go further down. So they give room for this to come down and then continue to the upside. Or they let it just come all the way down and they're happy with whatever profitability they make. This is still a lot because it is a 0.7. That means you put $1,000 and now you've made $700. From $1,000, you made 70%, literally. If somebody gives you $1,000 and you make 700 out of it and you give them back their 1,000, you're 700 richer. I borrow 1,000, I put it in the market, for example. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying go and borrow because it's risky. You can lose the money. Okay? I'm just saying I take my 1,000 from this hand, I put it in here, I wait for a few minutes, it becomes 1,700. Now I've made $700 profit. Where on earth can you make that kind of money? Where? Show me one place. Where can you take something for $1,000 and sell it for 1,700? Where? Not easy, right? The margins are always very small, 1%, 2%. But you can do that if you learn how to trade and swing, how to take advantage of the movements of the market. The market moves up and down. Take advantage of that. Swing trading or scalping strategy. You got to make that decision. Now, some of us, we combine all this, okay? To maximize your profitability. You learn swing trades, you learn scalping trades. Scalping trades, quick. Make money quickly. As the market, as you take advantage of this up and down movement. Moves up, down, up, down. You take advantage of that. Swing trader, you take this one trade, you go away for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. You go away, okay? You leave your computer, let the market does its thing. Let the market do its thing, okay? All you have to do is just make sure that everything is ticking and clicking. And the one thing you have to do in the beginning is to make sure that you have secured your stop loss, okay? So You've secured some profit. Now you can go. Okay, let it run. So we're in this trade for free right now. Probably make a cup of coffee. If it comes swinging all the way down, it will take our stop loss here, and so how did we take this trade? To go back, for those of you who are joining us now, very simple. It's a swing trade. We came here, we recognized the pattern. It's on the weekly time frame, and we saw a pattern that was forming. The market was throwing lower highs, lower high, lower high, haul. Then we recognized a reversal pattern. There was a strong push to the downside. Then a massive rejection right here. You see that big wick? Say, the buyers have woken up. Let's join the buyers. So we bought. We bought there and we let that swing. And we are targeting the top of this accumulation phase here. Now, this accumulation could mean two things. It could mean accumulate and shoot to the downside, accumulate and shoot to the upside. Our proposition is shoot to the upside, and then we get our take profit right there. Okay. And why were we convicted that it's going to shoot to the upside? We looked at the moving averages. There's a 200, that's the 50, and that's the 20, arranged properly, widespread. Now, there is a counter argument here. When they are so open, wide, and spread like this, they're likely to start coming back close together. So that can call for something like this. You see here, they were wide, and then they became closer, indicating a pullback. They were wide, and then they come closer, indicating a pullback. So again, we could get that wide and then pull back. And now we are trying to think that it's going to widen up a little bit because there was a pullback. The pullback was smaller in this time, but there was a pullback and there was a rejection. Why? Because there's a big gap here. You can see somebody's trying to protect. You see this bar here presents a fair gap value. If you guys don't know what that is, you can go look it up. We have already talked about it. A fair gap value. Okay, that is an inefficiency in the market. Okay, so the move here was so strong, could indicate institutional move. So this institution here is protecting this position, and we decided, no, let's take advantage of that. Let's be like them. You know, if you can't beat them in their game, what do? You follow them, you copy them. So we just decided, okay, let's join them. We might be late, but let's join them. So we did, and that's why you can see these numbers here. Okay. However, the market does what it does best. The market moves up and down, up and down, 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 down. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you one thing now. I had promised you guys that towards the end of the training. Now, let's see. What have we learned today? We have learned that the market moves up and down, so don't cry when you see the market moving up and down. It's not that simple, okay? The market moves up and down because there's sellers and buyers, there's demand and supply. There's a lot of things going on behind what you see here. These bars that you see here, okay? There's a lot that's going behind. You see this massive bar here? This is not your money or my money. This is some institutional money. This is big money, okay? To move billions of dollars. Somebody took a massive position here. They're going to protect this position, okay? Somebody jumped in here with a lot of money, okay? They bought NASDAQ. They are bullish on NASDAQ. They put tons of money here to see that go up, okay? And what happened here? Somebody sold. Somebody big time sold. That's why it tanked that way. Same thing. When it opened today, it was up here. And then what happened? Boom. Sold. Somebody sold. Came down all the way here. They took their profit, and then what happened? Somebody started buying again. Boom, it goes up. You get a big bar like that. Big, powerful bar. And as I told you, when they are wide open like this, you see that one there? That's the 200. The white, no, this is the 50. Where's the 200? The 200 is the red one. This one right here. This is the 200. This is the 50. And this yellow one is the 20. You can see when they are widened like that, they tend to come back together, close. Okay, they tighten up a little bit. So they're coming down closer, and you can see that's why we are going down fast here. You can see we are going down very, very fast. Okay, we are going down fast. We are going down fast. Okay, so I can move this drawing so you guys can see. All right, you see the bar has come down. It's broken to the downside now. We let that close and see what happens. It will close in a few seconds, actually. It's going to close in 17 seconds. It's closing in 17 seconds. It's a big bar to the downside. Pullback, massive pullback. You can see that. If you do this, you can see what's going on. So it came and broke out here. And now it's shooting to the top, shooting to the top. So the white one is the 50. Sometimes the 50 acts as a support and resistance. So it acts as support. It can come down there and bounce up on the 50. Okay. And then start going up again. Or we could have a cross between the 20 and the 50 that may push it further down towards the 200. A flat 200 is extremely powerful. You can see what happened here. Flat 200. Boom! If you entered this trade, my friend, you will ride it all the way up to here. This trade here. This trade, people riding this in the group, they rode this all the way there. It's a swing, not a swing trade. Yep, there, up to this level. There. See that? That was a 13, 1 to 13 risk to reward ratio because of a flat. They were all flat, powerful. They were very close to each other. That move was massive to the top. Okay? And that was a trade taken yesterday. Okay? Those who took that trade yesterday and held it overnight, look at that. 13, 1 to 13. So you put $1,000, you make $13,000 this morning. Won't that change your life for some of you? $1,000 to $13,000 in one day, that will change people's lives. Okay? Their lives were changed. That's why I see smiles every single day in the Smart Wolf Club, because somebody took the advantage of this move and using a very simple strategy. Just looking at understanding what is going on in the market right there. The bars all come bundled up together. The 200 is flat. They arrange themselves in such a way that the 50 create an efficiency in the market, take a long trade, and boom, all the way to Valhalla, Valhalla, Valhalla. Valhalla, Valhalla, Valhalla. Did you take that trade? If you didn't, why? Because you didn't recognize this pattern. Why? Because you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. That's why you're here, right? You have a brain, not a greasy brain, a real brain. Okay? Guys, spend some time, rewatch these trainings. Okay? We have a playlist for you. It's called Forex Trading, free Forex trading course. Go and watch it. Okay? Spend time. Don't be lazy, because that's the problem. The difference maker is those who learn and you learn and earn. We teach you how to earn and learn at the same time. You learn, you earn. We keep learning and we keep earning. You don't learn, you stop earning. Okay? Very simple. So, guys, there's this new thing called AI. This animal called AI. You guys have heard about it. Okay? So I want to show you one thing, and I want you guys to go ahead and test it out. Let's go to voxfit.app. Okay? I've put the link deliberately in the voxfit.app. There you go. Very beautifully done using the power of AI, but it is changing lives. We created this for our members in the Smart Wolf Club. But who are we? We are giving free trainings on YouTube, everywhere. We are in many platforms, Facebook, lives. They go on TikToks. They go on some of our members. You find them there. Instagram, sharing their reels and short videos. So we created this for them. okay? Because they're making money, they're learning how to make money, they're looking for location freedom and things like that. While you are away, how are you going to keep track of yourself? How are you going to be healthy? How are you going to stay healthy? So we decided to form VoxFit. And guys, I'm still waiting for you. We're going to change the name of VoxFit to something else, okay? So get in now. So we decided, you know what? We're going to give it to the public too. 100 people. The first 100, if you click the link and it's still available for you, you're lucky. You're among the 100 people. So other than the Smart Wolf Club members, we're going to open it to 100 people. Okay. So join the pack. When you get there, click this where it says join the pack, the Smart Wolf Club pack. Okay. Join the pack. And of course, you're going to go through your signing. This is what you see because I already have an account. Okay. So what does this do? It's a voice command center. Okay. Literally, you have this on your phone and we're going to monitor all our vitals and record them here, log them here. So while we're on the go, you drink an 8-ounce glass of water, you're going to just say here, I drank 8 ounces of water. Boom, it records 8 ounces of water. Okay. So my daily goal is 64 ounces. So at the end of the day, I can see if I hit my goal or not because sometimes you forget. Okay. My goal is to consume 8 ounces of water daily. Okay. Now, for your case, might be different. How do you get to that goal? Some of you are very active, so you might need more. Some of us are not that active, so 64 ounces is okay based on your weight. So if your weight is 200, just divide that by 2. Okay. If your weight is 200 pounds, divide that by 2. It comes down to 100 pounds. That should 100 pounds. So convert that into ounces. It's going to be about 100 ounces. So your goal should be about 100 ounces. Okay. 100 ounces divided by 8. Let's say a glass is 8 ounces. So you'll be consuming about 8 ounces per glass. So let's say 100 divided by 8, that's about 12 glasses a day. So if you take, let's say, 2 in the morning, 2 at 11, 2 at midday after around lunchtime, 2 at dinner time, 2 before bed, there you are. You're already at. So you can see how you're going to get your water, okay? So get your 10, your 100 ounces. Okay, that's 100 ounces, 12 glasses. Okay, there you are. Now, if you are a petite, you're small, 100 pounds, divide by 2, 50 ounces. So you're only looking for about 50 ounces uh, on average. If you're not super active, super sporty guys out there sweating like crazy, they may need more to replenish more, dehydrate more. Okay, I mean rehydrate more. So in our case, where you're not very, very active, you could be, there you go. And now this gives you weekly intelligence, intelligence here. It shows you adherence is sleeping on scheduled meds. Okay. I'm going to talk about medications now. Now, first, you can record everything. You can record your blood pressure. You can record your glucose. So let's say I want to record my blood pressure. I go and take a reading of my blood pressure. Okay. Some of you have the blood pressure cuffs at home. Okay. So you want to record this. You just say, my blood pressure is 119/80. And boom, there you go. 119/80. Okay? It says, oh, lifestyle changes recommended. Why? Because of the 80. Okay? So, my targets, you can set your targets. So my targets are very strict. Okay? Blood glucose. Some of you are testing your blood sugar every second. So you can say, my blood glucose is 110. Boom. Blood glucose is 110, which it says normal. Okay, it's within the target for me. Okay. My heart rate, is 69. Boom, 69. Okay, my weight. Okay, let's say my weight. My weight is 184. Boom, my weight is 184. You guys saw that, right? And you can do your body temperature, you can do your oxygen, and you can do your sleep. How many hours did I sleep? I slept 8 hours last night. Boom, 8 hours logged in. Okay. My target is 8 hours. Good. So that's good. Water, I've logged water. I've logged everything here. Oxygen, body temperature. Some of you have to take your oxygen measures. You have the pulse oximeter here. You attach that to your finger, it gives you the reading. You record that, okay? Now, you do this every day. Some of you test your blood sugar 6 times a day because you are probably diabetic or you're on medication for diabetes, blood sugar, or you're on a weight loss program where you have to check your sugars every single day. You can do that. Now, you can also count your calories. There you go, right here. There's a calorie counter. Okay. So you're just going to say, I had a bowl of oatmeal. Okay. You click that. You say, I had a bowl of oatmeal. Boom. It calculates how many calories. So if your goal is 2,000 calories a day, it starts showing you whether you're at goal or not. And you can do that just without any problem. Let me show you one of the most, I think this is like a game changer. Okay. Medications. Okay, a lot of people are taking medications for blood pressure, for cholesterol, for arthritis, pain, whatever it is. You come in here and you log in your medication. So you put the name of your medicine, the dosage, frequency. How often are you taking it? Once a day. What's the purpose? Blood pressure. You know that. Okay, if you don't know, you can work with your caregiver or your healthcare person to help you do this. Schedule time. What time do you take it? 8 a.m. Okay, you have that entered there. Okay, so I've done some examples here for you guys. Okay, so let's say meloxicam, which is arthritis, taken once a day, metformin twice a day, morning, evening, with breakfast and dinner. Torvastatin, this is cholesterol, once daily. Lisinopril, once daily. This is blood pressure. Okay, taken once daily. They take it in the morning for some people. Okay, doesn't matter. 8 o'clock. So what this does, this is very intelligent. What it does is you come, once you take it, you just speak on the microphone right here. I took my lisinopril. Okay. Boom. Took my lisinopril. It's gonna log lisinopril. Boom. Lisinopril has been logged. And you can see that here. It shows one medicine has been logged. I have 4 medicines that I take every day. So one has been logged. So what happened to the other 3? They have not been logged. They have not been taken. What is the system going to do? It's going to send you an alert. Where? To where you want it to do. It can send an alert to your phone. It can ring. It can set off an alarm on your phone. Or it can send a message to your caregiver, somebody, your loved one, somebody to remind you. Okay, so if you are the caregiver, you're taking care of a person, maybe an elderly person or somebody who cannot remember, dementic or whatever it is, then you get an alert, or they have not taken their medicine, and you can call them or tell them to take their medicine or something like that. And then you can print these reports. Okay, these reports, you can share all the reports. So for example, if you have to monitor your blood sugar for, let's say, your caregiver, they need you to monitor your blood sugar 6 times a day for the next 1 month or next 1 week before you visit them again. They want to see how your blood sugars are doing, up and down, up and down. I know some of you have continuous monitoring glucose stuff. Okay, you wear these things here, so you can log that here on your VoxFit on your phone using the voice. Okay, you log your readings 4 or 5 times a day. You can create a report, you download the report, or you can share that with your doctor right here. Send a secure link to your doctor just on right here on reports. Boom. Now settings, they're right here. Okay, you can set the numbers where you want the messages to come. You can set that there. You set the numbers right there. Okay, so you go in, put your name, the contact person, and your number, and it will send them a message or text whenever there is an alert created. You missed your dose, you missed your medication. You're supposed to take your lisinopril at 8 o'clock. You missed it. It's going to send you an alert. You're supposed to take your metformin in the morning and in the evening, and you forgot. How many times have you been out there in the field and your friend says, "Oh man, I forgot to take my blah 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 my blood pressure pill tonight"? Oh, this would remind you. So we're gonna avoid those. It's gonna increase your compliance. It's gonna increase your well-being, and that's why we created this tool. And what is coming now? It's unbelievable. What we are creating next. We are creating a portal. We call it the clinical portal, the VoxFit clinical portal. Wow, big words, but let it not scare you. Okay. Basically, it's going to have the capability to communicate with your caregiver. With their permission, you guys agree during your visit, okay, doc, I'm going to be monitoring my blood glucose, everything for the week. I want to be healthy, and it's going to be sending you clinical reports. Yes. And you can actually click the portal and get into conversation with your provider. So the provider is going to have an access to the portal such that you guys can communicate. Okay, if your blood sugar is too crazy, you can literally send a message to your clinical provider to be able to come on and discuss with you. Now, if it is an emergency, it's a different story. You may have to activate the emergency services in your area. Okay, 911, I know 999 in some countries. Whatever number you have for your emergency services, you can literally activate those from the portal. Okay, you can call 911, you can activate that. So we are coming up with that, so you guys can, it will be a total health platform where you guys, we want our members to be healthy and wealthy. That is the word, healthy and wealthy, so that they can enjoy their wealthy by being healthy, and of course financial freedom, location freedom. And you can do this from any part of the world. You are in Timbuktu, you can communicate with your provider using your provider can get the reports, you can send the reports to them, and if they need you to see you right away, they can let you know, and you can get on the portal and discuss with your provider. How nice is that going to be? So you have your healthcare in your own hands, in your palms, in your phone. This is an app you can download, okay, on your app store. So guys, go ahead and join the VoxFit. This is the AI thing that I wanted to show you. But before you go, some of you are interested in making money using AI. Okay, go ahead, hit the Smart Wolf Club link, join the Smart Wolf Club. Is free, and go to where it says AI training. AI training. So you're gonna work with a coach, and you can come up with stuff like this. You have these beautiful ideas. You wanna, with AI you can do anything. You can create products that you can sell online. You can create, with the help of AI, you can create anything. Even some of you have no ideas. I get people come and say, I have no idea. I'm not that smart. I don't know what to do, but I really want something. I want to make some money online. Okay, we use the AI to come up with the ideas. Okay, we come up with ideas using AI. You know, we just go to AI with a single prompt. We can get the ideas. So we can start from ideas formation, ideation. Okay, I have no ideas. I'm blank. I have greasy brain or greasy head. I cannot think of anything. I don't know what to do online. Okay, we just go to the AI, okay, and say, I don't know what to do online. I don't know what to sell online. I'm looking into making money online. I want to make a lot of money online. We go this lamentation. We go and lament to the AI. And you tell it, give me 5 ideas. Give me 5 things. Give me 5 products. Give me just 5, just 10, or just 20 products that you think I can sell online and make lots of money, or I can create, or if you're into courses, if you're into teaching, if you're into talking, if you're into video creation, if you're into acting, if you're into writing, give me ideas in the writing niche. Give me ideas in the teaching, in the coaching, in the parental, in the movie niche, in the baby, kids, videos, in the whatever. Guys, don't get me this started. Hey, listen. So go and join the AI training, okay? Sign up for it. Boom. Work with a coach. Sign up for the one-on-one. If you really need hand holding, if you need somebody to be there to hold you accountable, because most of you watch courses, programs, you watch an entire video series, you don't take action because nobody taking you accountable, okay? And make sure you have VoxFit, okay? It's free to sign up for VoxFit. Now, to use some of the advanced features, you subscribe. And why? We keep it simple, $9, $9.99, a cup of coffee a month, which is about $89 per year if you sign up for the annual. We have to make you pay a little bit because it requires more resources. We have to pay for storage, servers, data. You know, data is expensive, guys. You guys know data, managing data is expensive. Securing your data is very expensive, guys. I didn't know that until we created these apps. We have created a lot of apps, and they require a lot of money to manage those data, to manage your data, to manage data processing, even to process a payment. There's a fee, there's a charge. When you guys swipe your credit cards like this, you go to the grocery store, you swipe your card, they tell you it's $10. My God, you know how much they're paying for that transaction? They're paying, there's a charge. It's the same thing. If you come here and subscribe to VoxFit, we are paying for that subscription. We are getting charged for it. You'll swipe your card, 9.99, but we have to pay to literally have you swipe your card. Same thing. If you just speak and you want to email your doctor and you want to get that text message alert, we have to pay for that text message alert. Okay? The service provider is a third party because we want to make sure everything is secure, top notch security. We have to pay for it. Data, we have to pay for the data. This voxfit.app website, we have to pay for it. It's not free. Somebody's charging us for that. That's why we're collecting the bare minimum that will keep us in operation. So that when you come back tomorrow, VoxFit is still clicking and running. You don't want to click tomorrow and, oh, VoxFit is down because they couldn't pay their bill. That's why we're making you pay a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. What is a cup? We don't need the money. Tell me. Our coaches in the Smart Wolf Club don't need your money, but they're going to take the money because they need the commitment on your part. Okay? So let's see what the market is doing. Let's go back. All right. See what it's doing. Still moving up and down. So the market moves up and down while trading. It's still moving up and down. If you don't know that, it's still moving up and down. Nothing has happened. Look, we're in a range now. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? We are in a range. We go down to the 1 minute time frame. We are still in a range. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We go to the higher time frame. Boom. We are still in a range. Up and down. Up and down. We are still in that range, up and down. It's going up now. It's going up now. And then it's going to come down. It's going to go up. It's going to come down. It's going to go up. Not knowing that, don't get butterflies. This is normal life. Okay, guys, let's go to YouTube. I want to show you. Some of you, this is the last thing I'm going to show you. You want to make money? Okay. This one you can take to the bank right now. Okay. So you're going to go to YouTube. I don't know how I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's type YouTube. Why not? Let's type YouTube. Let's see what do we have here on YouTube. Oh, I just clicked on some video. Oracle DBA. Okay, you want to learn to be a database manager? Yeah, yeah. You can see this guy's talking about DBA here. Okay, you can see a lot of stuff going on here. All right, let's go to Oracle DBA. No, that's not what we want. We want something that can show us exactly. Let's go to kids YouTube channel. Let's go to the top kids YouTube video channels. I want to show you something, guys. Yeah, because somebody's like, I don't know how to make money online. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Take this and promise me you're going to do this right now. Okay, like today. You're going to do it today because I'm doing it today. So let's do it today and then we share our notes in our next live. Our next live is on Tuesday, guys, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to meet here again next live. Okay. I might do another live this weekend if you guys want to come and trade crypto with me, with our members. Those of you who love crypto, yeah, maybe you can join us. We can trade some crypto this weekend. Crypto is 24/7, okay? All right. So here it says, I'm a kid. YouTube kids, I'm a kid. Or I'm a parent. No, we don't want YouTube kids. We want YouTube, but we want kids. We want kids videos. I want videos for kids. All right, you see videos for kids right there. Look at that video for kids. This video has 6.8 million views. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that. Preschoolers. I can imagine. There are so many preschoolers. It's not even doing service to that. Look at some of the, oh my God, look at this one. This one has a 1.9 billion views. Guys, Look at this video, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that video. Twinkle, twinkle. Cocomelon. Nursery rhymes. Cocomelon. Look at the number of subscribers it has. 202 million. It is an older one. Let's go to this channel. Guys, I'm trying to create something that you guys, it has 200K, I mean, 2,000 videos. Okay, so they are pretty active. Look at estimated monthly earnings, 2.88 million. So I talked about 100K. That video alone makes 100K. Maybe that's what I should have said. This channel makes over 2.8 million dollars. Okay, and they are very active, my friend. Look at them. They are extremely active. Extremely active. What am I driving at? You can create these videos for yourself. Okay, you don't have to copy anybody, but you can model success. They say if you want to succeed in something, is to go and find at least one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people who have succeeded in that field. If you're interested in succeeding in a certain field, you're interested in making money, creating kids videos, which are very popular. You can see. Okay, I've just shown you one channel. There are many. I mean, simple Google site. That was a simple Google site. I didn't even go to the AI yet. I just did a simple Google search. But you know, Google nowadays uses AI for all searches. Okay. So basically, I did a search. Okay. That was Coco, the Coco melon. Here is another one. You guys want us to look at another one? Let's look at another one. Crazy, crazy. Look at that. Look at the views. This one, oh, this is Coco melon. Coco melon is big. Look at that. Look at that. Don't even think about. Look at this one. 2.7 million views. 115. Look at this one here. Is that Cocomelon? Let me see. This may not be Cocomelon. Let's visit the site. Okay, who is this one? Ah, this is another one. Genevieve's Playhouse. Learning video. Genevieve. Genevieve, where are you, Genevieve? Look at Miss Genevieve. She is making tons of money. Tons of money. Let's click at the statistics. Let's look at the statistics right here. That channel makes 458,000 per month estimated earnings. These are estimated, okay? So it could be lower or higher. Most of the time it is higher, okay? Look at that. And they have how many videos? Only 746. They have 50.7 million subscribers. So should we model this? Yes, we can model this. So how do we do it? Very simple. Okay, I go and look for one of their most. Actually, let me go to Cocomelon. I go to Cocomelon and I look for the video that has the most views, the most viral video in that Cocomelon. Because I just want to model this Cocomelon. Not copy, just model. Create something that kids like, you know. Now, how do I get the inspiration? I'm going to get the inspiration from somebody who's already doing that. Somebody who's getting a lot of money. Even if I get 1% of what they're making, I am good, man. I don't need 200 billion views. Even if I get a billion views, I am good. Get 1%. I get 500 million views, I am good. Good. How does YouTube pay you? YouTube pays you per views, pays you CPMs. Okay, views. CPM means for per thousand views, you make a few cents here and there. So if you have a million views, you start making some money, right? Life changing money. You know, how much money do you really need to change your life? $10,000 a month is enough to change a lot of people's lives. Okay. Well, we do have some of our coaches in the Smart Wolf Club. Tajimoto is in Tokyo, Japan. His monthly expense is 30,000. So he has to make at least 30,000 because of his lifestyle, his home, his cars. He loves expensive cars. He loves expensive food. The guy eats this expensive sushi. Okay. With his permission, I'm telling you what happened. Yeah. So his food alone is probably 33,000, 4,000 a month just for his sushi. His cars alone, his home, his apartment where he lives, okay, and his lifestyle altogether, 30K per month. So he has to make minimum 30K using activities like this. So other than trading, they're doing other things. Okay. So this is just a bonus for those of you who are here because at 11 o'clock we should have stopped the training. But while you're here, I'm just trying to open your mind. Now, if you want to create something like this for yourself and you don't know how to do it, that's what I'm saying. Get on the one-on-one and just say you want to learn how to create these videos like Cocomelon. Very simple. Using the power of AI, we'll show you exactly. It's probably going to take me 1 hour and a half to show you exactly how to do this. And you have something like this. You set it up for yourself. You set it up once, and you keep on doing it, doing it, doing it. And you can actually have it hands-free. Once it starts making you money, you can make this become hands-free. You can have a team outsourced very cheaply, and you have somebody doing this with you or for you. So you can travel, location freedom, or so we're gonna create. Here is the challenge. Let's take this weekend, right? You and I, we challenge ourselves. When we come back on Tuesday, we are meeting on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. for trading, right? But before we end the trading session, we're gonna share our videos. We're gonna show our new channels, YouTube channels, plus our videos in the channels, okay? And then see how long it's gonna take. Maybe we give ourselves 28 days. Within 28 days, the channels should be monetized. Okay? YouTube should monetize the channels. YouTube monetizes the channels. Welcome to Valhalla Valhalla. Okay? All we have to do is create the content, not some AI slog or some useless stuff, useful stuff. We're going to model the best. Okay? So that's why I pulled one channel that I know is doing very well. This channel is doing great. Okay? The kids love this, the parents love this. It is very educational, it is very useful information, and you can see titles full of keywords. Look at the views. Every video here has massive number of views. My goodness. 3.2 million, 4.8. Yeah. You saw, did you see the video that had the most? Was the bus video, the eight, this one. This one has billions of views. Where is that one? Cocomelon goes to school. No, that's not. Um, okay, so to give you a tip, because now we're going to be reporting on Tuesday. What do we do? So fine, it's very simple. So what you do to create videos like this, you're going to use free resources that we have out there. There's some paid ones and so there's some free ones. For now, we don't have any money, right? We're starting from zero, okay? Starting from zero, create a new channel, and let's see how long it's going to take for the channel to be monetized. That is the challenge we have this weekend. When we meet on Tuesday, we're going to report. I'm going to show you my new channel, and I'm going to want to see your new channels. Make sure you come up with your channel. If you don't have a channel, then let us agree. You're going to get on the one-on-one with me. You're going to have to pay for it, though, because my time is extremely valuable. And I don't have the time, but I'm going to create time for just maybe one or two of you guys, okay? Those of you who are going to watch this live, make sure you come back on Tuesday with your channel. If you don't have a channel, you must get on one-on-one with me, okay? And you're going to have to pay for it because you didn't do the homework. That is your penalty. That's your punishment. That is your timeout. Okay. You're going to have to pay for the one on one because my time is valuable. It's going to be about a 1 hour and a half session with me where I'm going to show you from A to Z how to create something like this for yourself and for your family, where you can start giving yourself a chance. There's no guarantee. I like to say that there's no guarantee that you're going to make money. You're not going to make a billion like these guys. Okay. These guys, you can see some of the videos are 8 years old. These guys have been in the game for a long. They already have 202 million subscribers. Okay, it's going to take time to get here. It's not easy. This channel, how old is this channel? Let's we can go to vidIQ and analyze. But basically, from what you can see here, it's 2.88 million monthly earnings estimated. Okay, so that's not the exact figure. Now you can view channel stats here and go further. You can see Similar channels are right here. So we don't need to go too far. We can look at some of these similar channels. These channels have millions of subscribers. Guys, look, this one has 12.8 million subscribers. Okay. So we can take a screenshot of this. That's where the game starts. Now, guys, I'm giving you the tidbits on how to model, not copy. The word is not copy. You cannot copy something. If you copy somebody, YouTube is gonna strike your channel. Okay, you cannot, guys. You cannot copy, but you can get inspired. Okay, you can get inspired. Like now, I'm talking about trading, right? I'm showing you guys how to trade simply. You're not gonna copy my strategy. My strategy is not gonna work for you. You can make this your own strategy because I don't know your emotions. You see, I can take a trade and let it fall down all the way to almost hitting my stop loss without having any problem. But some of you, when you see it going down, you want to close your trade because we are emotionally different. We have genetic makeup is different. We look different. Maybe I smile different. I smile more. Maybe you smile less. You have butterflies in your stomach. I don't because I've been doing it for so long. Losing and winning is to me is the same. Okay, they're about the same. They happen at it's the same. I can lose, I don't mind. That means I'm about to win. If I lose today, it's pushing me closer to winning tomorrow. Okay, and I take losing as a failure. Losing something is a learning moment for me. Everything I do, if I lose something, I learn something. I'm better off. Okay, I'm not gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get better. I analyze the situation. Why did I lose? Why did I risk so much? What happened? I analyze that and I get it and I move on. Okay. So guys, we're getting to a point where you have to live our philosophy. Our philosophy in the Smart Brief Club is let me drink some water because I'm getting thirsty. And I'm gonna move my desk up. I've been sitting for a long time. Okay, guys, you can see me. I've moved my desk up. Sorry about that. It's moving up. I gotta push the button. It stands, it kneels, it goes up. And my platform is moving up. So I can see the chart is happy. Okay, then I'm gonna move this so you guys can see me. All right, so Coco Melon is just an example. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So how do I take a screenshot? To take a screenshot of this is very simple. So I'm gonna take a screenshot like this one, and I'm gonna go to Gemini or whatever AI platform you're using, Chat GPT, Gemini. I can use all the three to see which one gives me the best. So I'll just go to Gemini, for example, because I have access to Gemini right here. And then I'll just grab Cocomelon and I take a screenshot of this. To take a screenshot is basically the window, because I'm using a Windows. Uh, oh, damn. Okay, something happened. Okay, there we go. Because I don't know what name to give my channel. So I'm going to start looking at the competitors and get suggestions for names. So I'm going to take a print screen and then I'm going to go there and then I'm going to paste it right there. Agree. Okay, there you go. I just took a screenshot of that. Uh, then we can open another one, the big ones. They're giving us similar channels. Okay, I'm going to look at that channel also. Going to look at that channel. Take another screenshot. Wow, look at that. Now, this is a different type channel. They want you to listen. Kick to nursery rhymes for babies. Wow, that's a really nice keyword. It says here, Cartoon Clubhouse. Look at that. 12.8 million subscribers, 65,000 per month. Look at that. $65,000 per month. Look at that. Maybe I don't like that. Okay, so I can go back to Cocomelo. Or guys, let's start from zero. Okay, so we come to Gemini and ask Gemini, I want, okay, no, actually, let's do that. Okay, here, okay. and then ask Gemini to list top 10 kids channels that cater for kids. Just like the one screenshot here, and only give me those with potential to make over 100K a month in YouTube revenue. Okay, so we put a target of 100K, those that are making over 100K per month. Okay, so Gemini is going to go to work, and it's searching the web. And I'm using Gemini because Gemini is hooked to Google, and Google owns YouTube, guys. Okay, so here are the channels. Okay, so instead of I thinking so hard, you can see we have 10 channels here. These channels is what we're going to model. Actually, one of them is right here, Cocomelon Friends, Moonbags Kids, Bleep. You see, their estimated monthly revenue is 100K to 400K. Baby Finn, nursery rhymes and kid songs. Subscribers, 25 million plus. High-end 3D animated 3-minute songs for toddlers. Can't you create 3-minute songs? I'm going to show you how to do that using AI, okay? 150 to 400K. Guys, you see that? Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have a whole series of this, okay? On the Smart Wolf Club channel, we're going to start this series. I'm going to record what I'm going to be doing, okay? I'll record it and I'll share it on YouTube. How about that? We start a whole new series, creating video channels for kids, creation of video channels for kids, okay? That should be the name. Maybe I'll ask AI to give me a better name, but that should be the playlist. Watch on Tuesday. I'm going to introduce it during the training session. So for those of you who are here up to now, you're in for a treat. Okay, so we have found our channels. Okay, we didn't know the channels. We have found them using a simple prompt and using one Google search. The Google search gave us Coco Melon. I didn't know. Okay, I assume it's you guys who are saying, oh, I don't know, I have no ideas. So you just go to YouTube and say kids YouTube videos or seniors YouTube videos. All the people, seniors. Okay, so we can just say here seniors. If you are a senior, you like to deal with seniors, you can say senior. Kids, a lot of kids in the world. Okay, that's why I chose kids. Teenagers, if you like dealing with teenagers, if you like teenagers or you're a teenager yourself, you can say teenagers YouTube videos and see what comes up. Are they big numbers? We want something with big market, big target. So there we go. The truth is, the kids' content space on YouTube is an absolute gold mine. Absolute gold mine. This is Gemini telling you. This is Google telling you. Google, who owns YouTube. It's like YouTube itself telling you the kids. It's like going to YouTube and asking YouTube, hey, which is the niche? Which is the niche? Which is the market? Which is the niche? And then YouTube tells you gold mine is kids. Literally, we're getting it from the horse's mouth. The horse is telling you this is the best, the best. This is a gold mine. What is a gold mine? Do you guys know what gold is? It's one of the most valuable precious metals, right? We trade gold sometimes, right here. You guys want to see the price of gold? Guys, look where the market is now. If you go to our trade, look, we're at 91. We said when we double this, we get to 22, we close this. We're going to close this today. We're not going to let it go into the weekend, okay? So if this gets to double, it's 11,000, right? 938. If it gets to about 22,000, we're going to close this trade, okay? So I'm here monitoring it. I'll monitor it and I'll close it. And I'll share the results with you guys next week, okay? On Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. You can see it is pumping. It has broken up to the upside. So if we are trading the breakout, let's go down to 5 minutes. There we go. So we are getting a breakout on the upside, okay? We're gonna let it break out. We can look for a reversal pattern. Reversal patterns are like this, and trade the reversal pattern if you are scalping, or you can wait for a retest and join. But it's after 11, so we don't want to trade after 11. But if you're stuck, you're sitting glued to your computer, you can continue taking those scalps. Okay, there's people who trade the whole day. We have members who trade like 9 to 5. I mean, literally, like they've made it into a job. They start trading at 9:30 and they get out when the market closes. Their day is done. They trade 1 day a week or 2 days a week. That's it. Or 1 day in a month. We have members who only trade 1 day in a month. They dedicate the whole day. They come and hit their targets and they get out. If their monthly goal is 10K, 15K, 20K, they just come, trade for that day, make their goal, and they leave the market. Okay? So you must have your own goals. We can help you with that. Get on the one-on-ones. We'll be there for you. All right, guys. So I've already given you a tip on how to get started with the kids channel that we're going to be showcasing uh, during our trading sessions. We want to make our trading sessions valuable to you guys. Instead of you guys just coming in and watching the charts, we are watching the chart. Okay, we did a swing trade. Okay, it's going on. There's nothing we can do now. We can't change it. All we are waiting for is our target. We get to 22 here, we close the trade. If this gets to 22,000, we close the trade. Okay, we're gonna close the trade today. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this to go up. It's likely gonna go up to this level here. You guys can see this, the previous high there. It's probably gonna retest that level. So if it gets to that level, we can close the trade. Okay, so we're gonna wait until it gets there. It's pumping really hard. You can see it is going up. This candle will be closing in 1 minute. So the next 1 minute, this candle is probably gonna go above that. We can trade the reversal, okay, or we can trade a retest and the breakout and retest. So the retest, basically we wait for this to close up, to go up, come back, retest this zone, start going up, we get in 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Out, done, simple, very, very simple, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this live here so you guys can go and do some stuff, start working on that channel. I'm gonna go to work too. I'm gonna work on that channel. We have several channels. So this one, I'm gonna work with you guys so I can showcase my journey with you guys. We're gonna showcase our journey. We're gonna see how we can tap into these YouTube royalties. We wanna make money creating those short kids videos. Okay, if you don't like kids, you can go get another niche. Just like I said here, instead of saying kids YouTube videos, we can say senior adults. Okay, senior adults are watching videos in their senior centers at home. They're retired. There we go. Senior adults. Most popular YouTubers for seniors. Top 100 YouTubers for seniors. Okay, let's see how many views they have. Not so much. Here is one. This is exercise. Oh, there's one here with 5.2 million. It's basically exercise. For seniors, basically exercise. So if you guys, you're into fitness, you're a fitness geek on Gok or geek, there you go. It shows you some of the top senior, what YouTube, most popular YouTubers for seniors. Let's see. Can we find some of them? 100 senior YouTubers you must follow. Oh, no, that's not what we're looking for. We are not looking for senior YouTubers. We are looking for channels that are creating content for seniors that are blowing it off the park. That's what we are looking for. Senior adult YouTube video channels. Let's see if we can find. We can use AI to do the search for us. Okay. This has 2 million views. I don't see the numbers like what we saw in the kids. Same 5.2, 2.6 here. Japanese elders do every day. Okay, so you can create those senior exercises for seniors. Seniors' favorite videos, YouTube. There we go. So if you're into seniors, there you go. Well, you can see the kind of views these things have. This one has about 821K. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. Seniors Wellness Shocker. It's the same person creating all this. Okay, so we go back. All right. So you can ask Gemini to give you, but right now we're going to focus on the kids. This is hot. Gemini itself is telling you the hot. Or we can spin this around and say, okay, give us kids content space on YouTube is an absolute gold mine. We can take this and throw it right back to Gemini with a prompt that asks Gemini to tell us, okay, other than, so we just say here, we're having a conversation with Gemini, and I can actually enable the microphone so I can just speak. Okay, you can do that. If you don't like typing or writing, you can enable the mic here and you can just speak your commands. Okay, other than this, okay, other than this, what other content is a gold mine? Okay, so what other content is a gold mine? List 10 niches. Okay, list 10 niches and their approximate monthly earnings. YouTube monthly, I can type, guys, monthly YouTube earnings. We want to know if there's earning potential. So other than this, this is, I'm going to paste the kids thing that we got from there. See, other than this, what else? Okay, so other than this, what else? Let's see. You searching the web, searching YouTube, basically. Okay, so there are other niches you can see here. You can see other than the kids content, this is some of the powerful, powerful, powerful. I told them to list 10, and you can see them. They're right here. So now, guys, your work is done. I've already done the work for you guys. Look, then the potentials. You can actually look at them. Personal finance and wealth building. This is big. This is big. So we can create content around this. So now we have the potential of having how many types of YouTube channels? 10. We have 10 YouTube channels now. Right there, your work is done. Because you need a lot. You need diversification. So don't be lazy. So now for the next 10 months, every month we create a YouTube channel based on this. That is going to be our goal for this year. Okay. Next 1 year. Guys, we have content for the next 1 year. We're going to be creating a YouTube channel every single month on each one of these. Each one of these. Each one of these. We're going to be creating YouTube channel on each one of these. Okay. And it has given you examples. Top creators, Graham, Stephen, Andy, Jack, all these folks, I know them. I watch their videos. Okay, they're in personal finance and wealth building. You can see them right there. I follow these guys. I'm a subscriber. I watch them. Yeah, they do a wonderful job. Their potential earnings 100 to 500 from YouTube alone. And then, of course, they got sponsorships. They promote products. These guys make millions of dollars from their content. Okay, and they have been doing this for a long time. Okay. And why is the personal finance very, very top on the list? Because the CPMs are extremely high. This is the cost per 1,000 views. Cost. Some of them $15 to $50. Imagine per view. You're paying up to $50 per view. The CPMs are high. You know, the advertising that goes on when you're watching those videos, you're interrupted by an advert. Some of those ads pay as high as $50. Okay. You watch it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, $50 CPM. So the content creator gets paid so much money because of what content they're creating. So some content is very, very valuable. Digital marketing. We have strong people like Neil Patel, Ali Abdallah. I watch these guys. AI, Matthew Barman, Marcus Brownlee. Okay, I want to be in here too. So you guys start following me so I can be like one of these guys on this channel right here. There you go. 150, 60. real estate and market analysis, science and tech. Okay. Now you can even break this further down. Okay, because these are very generic. Okay, you can niche down. You can go further down into this. When we start tackling this creation of the channels every month we create one channel. We're gonna go further down into this. The more niche you are, uh, give yourself a good chance to succeed. Okay. All right. So now we are focusing on the kids. We've been given the channels to look at. There's 10 of them here. So we're going to look at these 10 channels. We're going to model their content, okay? Not copy. The word is not copy because you're going to be kicked out by YouTube or any platform. If you copy anything, copyright strikes and things like that. No, you're not copying anything. You're just looking at what they're doing, get inspiration, learn from there, and go and create your own stuff, okay? That is how you're going to survive, okay? Create your own stuff, okay? You can using the power of AI, okay? Let's see what is going on here. So, boom, we already hit, okay, so it's coming down to retest this zone, as I said. It actually went up there, you see? It did go up there, took the liquidity over there. They grabbed that. You can see the market is very predictable. It does the same things over and over. If you stay long enough in the market, you can see it repeats the same patterns. Just like I did. I drew a line and I said it's going to go up there. And boom, it went up there and now it comes back and it's going to go up again. It's going to come back, probably retest this and then go up. It's coming to take the stop losses here because there's people who are trading this breakout. So it's coming to take their liquidity. Right now, that's why we don't want to trade after 11 because this is what happened. Liquidity grabs. The market is trying to grab liquidity to prepare for the institutions to get out of the market and take their profitability. For them to do that, they have to grab liquidity from people like you and I, retailers. Okay, so right now it's coming down here to grab the liquidity. See here? It's coming to grab that liquidity, guys. Okay, let's end the training so I can get it to work and start creating this YouTube channel for you guys. Okay, the kids YouTube channel. That is our work for the weekend. Come back on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. We're going to report. We're going to show our channel with content and maybe with the views. People already watching it, the kids, hopefully. So we're going to create the channel. We're going to create the content and we're going to sit back and see what happens. Okay, guys, it is that simple. We're going to use the power of AI to do all that. For now, I'm going to take a break and I'll come back, monitor this trade because we want to close this trade today. So we are just hoping that it will get to the 22 mark. If it gets to the 22 mark, we're going to close. Okay. If it gets to the 22, right now it's 21,000. If it gets to the 22 mark, we're going to close it. Okay. Because that's double this. This is 11,000. If it gets to 22, that means it's double. So this 1 week trade taken on Monday at 3 a.m. Monday, 3 a.m. has double the account in 1 week. Okay. Guys, you see the possibilities? And we are growing this smaller account for my student who lives in the village. Okay. You want something like this for yourself? Join the Smart Wolf Club, join the one-on-one. Why do we take money on the one-on-ones? Because before we used to do it for free. My coaches will tell you that. Tajimoto is on here for profit. Malemala from Cape Town. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. Carinsas, she's from Berlin, Germany. Marcelina from Spain, Madrid, Spain. Rosemary from New York, New York. Josephine from Sydney, Australia. They'll tell you we offered these for many, many years. During the pandemic, we decided, you know what, let's offer this for free. People will not show up for the lives. They'll give you all kinds of excuses. My grandmother, my cat, my dog, my car, my boss, my head. My head was spinning. I couldn't show up for the live training. We decided, you know what, let them pay a small fee. Small fee. The coaches don't need your money, but they're going to take it anyway. So you can commit yourself. Otherwise, here, you can enjoy this training here for free. Do what I say. All right. Let's end this on a powerful note. So the next week we have live on Tuesday, okay, 9:30 a.m. And we have another live on Thursday at 9:30 a.m. next week. And then the following week, I will tell you. We're going to have a live on Wednesday and a live on Friday, just like we did today. Okay. Why do we have them alternating? Because some of our members are still in the rat race. They're still doing their 9 to 5s. They're still taking care of other businesses. They are not freedom. They're not free yet. So some days, some are working on these days. So we alternate so that we can reach as many of our members as possible. Okay. So we're gonna let this go up. Maybe it gets to 10 here, 100. This is 90. So if it gets to 100, this would be about 22. We can pause. We're gonna shut it down today. So I'm gonna let it run. Let me just see how this is behaving here. So we got the pullback into the zone. Let's see if it's gonna. This is the retest now. Okay, so for those of you who want to take a trade going up, you're going to wait for this to start going up. So the candle will close in 2 minutes. So let's see what happens in 2 minutes. It's going to go up. If it comes up as a green bar and breaks above, we're going to wait for that bar to close. Once that bar closes, you're going to enter the trade to the upside. Okay? No guarantee that it's going to go up. It can literally shoot all the way down. But let's give it a chance because I think it's going to go up. The buyers have woken up. It's going to go up and up. Right now, it's just coming back here to close this gap. You can see there's a gap here. There's a gap that was created here. So they're coming to close that gap, and they have done that. You can see they've swept that liquidity. So now it should go up. Okay. There was a gap created. There's this gap. So these are inefficiencies in the market. So the market will come back. That's why we talk about up and down. The market moves up and down. If you don't understand that, you're cooked, my friend. The market moves up and down. So when you're putting your stop losses, just know that if the market was moving up, it is likely to move down very quickly and take your money. Okay. So your stop loss has to be optimal position. Stop loss. Because most people get into the trade, they did a good analysis, they get into the trade, they put their stop loss there. Then they get stopped out, and then the market continues. You watch the market going in that direction, and you feel really bad, disappointed, yeah, because you did not realize that the market moves up and down while trading. So, swing trading or scalping? Have I answered your question? Do you want to be a swing trader or a scalper? You can be both. Okay. Some of our top traders in the Smart Move Club are both swing traders, scalpers, and long term investors. They buy stocks and hold for years. They buy crypto and hold. If you bought Bitcoin when it was $5,000 a few years ago, and now it is at 60 something thousand dollars, you can see 12 times, 12x. Okay? If you bought Bitcoin at $1 and it got to 1,000, you just 1,000x. Or you bought some coin. Same thing with stocks. You bought Nvidia when it was $20 and now Nvidia is $100. Guys, there you go. Holding and holding, buying and holding. That is a strategy. And then there is scalping and swing trading. Okay. So swing traders for freedom, scalping for those of you who want to get in, make the money and go away. You can still be enjoying your freedoms by being a scalper because you take one day, scalp all day long, and you're gone for the next 1 month. You make all your profits scalping that one day. All right, so here we go. It has failed. You can see it has failed to go down. So it's likely to start going up. Let's see. Yep, we're getting a green bar. Guys, the market does exactly what it does all the time. Okay, so it's gonna go up. So I would be preparing to get in here for a long trade if it continues to the upside. Okay. If it goes down, our range traders are ready in to get in. Okay, they have their sell limit trades right here triggered. Mhm. They have their limit trades triggered. Okay. All right, we're gonna end this now, and I will report on the trades next week, and I'll report on the kids channel next week. Tuesday, we're gonna be still watching kids videos on Tuesday on our new channel, and I want you to showcase your channel. 5 of you who are here, take it seriously. 5 of you who are going to watch this YouTube video, go ahead and create those kids channel. I've already given you a tip. The major hurdle is done. I've already showed you the channels you want to go and model. These are the top 10 kids channels right now, making over 100K per month in revenue. Okay, right now, these are the heavy hitters. You're going to model your channel after these heavy hitters. Okay, we are going to model our channel against these heavy hitters. There's 10 of them plus Cocomelon, that's 11. I gave you a bonus. Simple prompt on Google Gemini. If you want to do it for yourself, you can even copy this prompt, screenshot it, go and do that. Boom, there you are. Now, the next step would be creating the channel. If you don't know how to do that, you can go and watch our videos in the Smart Wolf Club where we talked about creating a channel. There is a video that talks about creating $100,000, a 1,000 subscriber channel. Go and watch that video. Or go to YouTube and just hit search for how to create a YouTube channel. There'll be like a million videos. Watch one of them and create your channel. Okay. Model your channel against the ones here. Okay. We can use AI to actually give us the initial what we need. We need the header, we need the logos, we need the call to actions. We can use this right here to give us that, all that. We can tell Gemini to create the channel for us. Give us the name, give us the creatives. Oh yeah, that's the word I was looking for. The creatives. You know, you're gonna need a banner, a YouTube channel banner. You're not gonna need a little logo, and you're gonna need the words, and you're gonna need a description. You're gonna need the keywords, all that. Setting up a channel. Now, how do you set up a channel? You need a Gmail account. Okay, so you already have a Gmail account. Okay, so you go there, create a whole new email account for this channel. Create a new email account. Okay, and then of course you have your Gmail account. Okay, you have a Gmail account under your name. Create a whole new email account for this channel. Okay, then go ahead and start modeling, creating videos. Now, some people are like, I don't know how to create videos. I'm going to show you that next week. How I'm going to create my videos. I'm going to record it and I'll share that with you guys. Okay. The 5 of you that are going to do this challenge. And those 5 of you need one-on-one. You're going to pay for the one-on-one. How do you pay for the one-on-one? Go to the Smart Wolf Club, sign up for the one-on-one. 5 of you. Each one of you will get 1 hour and a half one-on-one with me. 1 hour and a half. You know what that can do for you guys? One-on-one with me. One-on-one with me. Not my assistant, not my coaches, me. So I can hold you guys accountable. Okay? I want to hold 5 people accountable. It doesn't matter where you come from, where you are, where you at, whatever you're doing. 5 of you. I'm going to hold you accountable. That's all I'm going to do is just hold you accountable. Because that's what most people lack. Because I'm going to hold you accountable, because every day I'm going to have you report, or every other day you do something, we're going to report. We're going to look at the channel to see how the channels are growing together. We're going to compare your channel, my channel, and we're going to lament together. We're going to make money together, or we're going to cry together. We're going to make losses together. We're going to cry together. So it's going to be a journey of 6, 5 of you plus me, 6 of you, only 6 people. That's all we need. And I'm going to work with these 6. But you have to give me permission to record the trainings, because then I'm going to share these trainings with the Smart Wolf Club members, okay? At some point, those who want to do this. Okay? Agree? Agree. Okay. No guarantees that you're going to make money. You're not going to make this money like these people. These people have been doing it for a long time. But what do we need to lose? What do we stand to lose? Nothing. We can do this and make no money. That's okay. We tried. You're going to learn a technique. You're going to learn a skill of making videos. How do you create these videos? Using the power of AI. We're going to do that. We're going to learn together. Okay? 5 of you. Only 5 of you. Go ahead. Sign up for the one-on-one. The first 5 who want to create this channel, boom. There we go. And then, remember, we have our work cut out for ourselves. Every month, we're going to create a channel based on this themes here, these niches here. We're going to model these niches here, and we're going to create those channels, okay? We're going to do it in a twist, with a twist, okay? We're going to do it with a twist. It says you don't need millions of views if you pick a niche where advertisers are fighting for your audience. A finance channel with 50,000 views per video can easily out-earn an entertainment channel with 1 million views per video. Okay, these are the nitty-gritties that we get into when we start building our channels. But right now, our focus is to just create the channel, because that's where most people just create the channel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the best, top notch. We're going to fix this as we go along. Just create the channel. And we're going to create the first channel in the kids content space, because we've been told that's the gold mine. We want to go to the gold mine. Okay. And it's the low hanging fruits. Okay. Low hanging fruits. Okay. You see, the market has just done exactly what I told you. Take a trade here would be going, this is how this you're going to play this. Okay. Position is a long position. So that closed there. Stop loss is going to be here, a ticker below that, and then we're going to target a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, right? A 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. That's the trade I would take. Oh man, getting a 2 there is tricky. There we go. And there we go. So it's one ticker below. You see it's coming down to take that liquidity, because it knows a lot of people have taken that trade. So it's coming out here to take that liquidity. It was very close. It's one ticker below this. So that's where our stop loss is. So it's coming down to take that liquidity. Okay, I'll report on that trade next week. Okay, so let's end the training and remove that. I'm back, guys. Welcome. So let's end this with a prayer. In the belief for power might, we pray those who are going to apply this training may be successful. Those who are going to watch this training on YouTube may also be successful. We pray that the kids channel that we are going to create and the 5 other people who are going to create these channels may all be successful. We pray this in the belief of power mighty. Amen. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday at 9:30. We may have a live this weekend. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can jump on the live with me, or you can watch the replay. All right. So as always, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do good to the others like you expect them to do to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.